What's up, everybody? Welcome to the season opener of season 2, Thought Provoking Podcast. I am your host, Will Brown, and I got some special guests in the building. Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
My name's Amanda.
Amanda.
Message. Text.
My
Everybody
boy
call
Tex.
me Text the message, man. You know what it is.
Getting a little spicy with this one today. Season opener coming out with a bang. Are you obligated to fulfill your partner's fantasy?
Hell yeah.
Before we get into that, I want to thank you all. I want to let you all know I appreciate y'all coming on. And I want to know, since we're going into 2022, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 mentally. And if it's any business ventures that y'all got going on, scale of 1 to 10, where you at when it comes to business?
I'll give myself an 8.
8. Mentally?
Mentally.
Okay. What about
Proud
business? Hey, proud.
Yeah, I am.
Business? Anything business related?
Business-wise.
Right now I have a store coming.
Okay.
All black. That's all I'm selling.
Okay.
All black clothes.
Like that.
Might slide a little brown in.
Yeah. Black and brown.
That's the goal.
What about you, my brother?
Mentally, I rate myself like a 47. You know what I'm saying? As far as business, I got my Jiggy clothing line, you feel me?
Okay,
my
my brother.
That's been doing pretty good, but I'm gonna still give myself a 7 because there's still so much more shit I can do. You know what I mean? Like I'm transitioning into actually turning my stuff from a hustle to a business. I always knew how to make money, but structuring it as a business has been my biggest obstacle. So that's what I'm working on right now.
I like that, my brother. Yep. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate myself at a strong 8. Everything's starting to click right now. I'm excited for season 2. I would say on the business tip, I would say at a 7. Getting ready to launch another business venture. It'll be coming soon. Make that announcement. So I would say I'm at a 7 with that. But other than that, I'm feeling real good about everything. Now, you know, I always like to mix it up, my brother.
As you should.
So I'm going to get on, throw this in your direction.
Handle your business.
Facebook will have you thinking females out your league. Whole time she a bum.
Big ball.
Ooh.
My brother,
What's happening?
you shared that.
I did.
Anybody in particular that refers to, or
I mean, I ain't gonna speak no names or nothing, but
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure we all encountered that one chick that you just noticed was like, oh my gosh, she just so goddamn jiggy, you know? And then when you meet her, you realize like, she not that jiggy at all, you know? And if you haven't had the pleasure of experiencing something like that yet, I'm sure you will. Just continue to be successful, brother, and you will too be tricked. You know
Mattress
what I'm
on the
saying?
floor.
it's a lot of them out there.
What? Man, what? Air mattress on the floor. Clothes everywhere, you feel me? Like it's a disaster out
Body
here
done, but in
sometimes.
an apartment.
Ooh, Dr. Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
A lot of
wild
people
though
gonna be
because
mad at us for saying that now. You know that, right? Because they know they hit home to a lot of people.
It's the truth.
It is.
appearance is everything to people until people really appear in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can look as good as you want on social media and in photos and shit like that. But when it come down to it, when somebody knows you, you can't hide it. So, you know, if that's what's important to them, is their social media presence, then that's what they're going to show you. They're going to show you they look good. You're not going to see that dirty ass spot in their crib. You know what I mean? They're going to show you that good ass picture. You know what I'm saying? That one little spot they cleaned up so they can take this photo. You feel me?
Straight up.
Yeah, but the mop bucket on the carpet is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild.
I got one for you, lady.
Uh-oh.
Be careful. Some enemies look like friends. Personal experience?
Yep. I have about 4 friends.
4.
4. If that.
So you didn't basically cut everything down.
And I look like the villain because I don't tolerate a lot of
The bullshit.
jealousy.
Okay.
You can tell when a vibe off with your friends. When you elevating and they constantly in the same, you know, it's just, it is what it is. I don't care. I always clean more to men than girls anyway.
Okay.
So,
Better vibe.
my whole life.
Y'all ready to get into it?
Hey,
Are you
brother.
obligated to fulfill your partner's fantasy? Who want to go ahead and jump this
He
thing
can.
off?
I'll-
Mr. Tex, the relationship
I'll
guru.
follow.
The relationship guru.
My thing is like people get in these relationships, and it's a lot of categories to relationships, you know. But when it comes to when you say obligated to fulfill, are you speaking like physically? Are you speaking like emotionally? Like what exactly? What are you talking?
Whatever their fantasy is. I mean,
Okay, so my thing is I'm gonna just speak on physically, right? Because most people's relationships end because of somebody cheating or dealing with other chicks or you know what I mean, dealing with somebody else. So this monogamy thing that we have a fantasy for is only a deal breaker when somebody goes and does something else physically or they're interested in somebody else physically, right? So if you want to keep this person interested in you, why wouldn't you want to fulfill that person's desires or fantasies? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't you want this person that you decided to be with to be satisfied with you and how you treat them? You know? So I think, yes, like you should want to. Now, if those fantasies and desires go outside the rim of what you're willing to do, absolutely. Put your brakes on because those are your limits. But I think those are things that should be discussed before you decide that you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody.
most definitely.
You know, so that's just my overall take on it. You know, I'm gonna let her
Okay.
speak at this moment.
Go on, give it to us.
It just depends on the person.
Okay.
It depends on how much somebody pour into me, then I'll pour into them.
But that's not fair though.
It is fair.
Because why does it have to start with somebody else? Like what if you really like somebody, right? And then you waiting on them to pour into you, but you really like them though. You know what I mean? And like you gonna hesitate on making your move because they haven't made a move. What if they got something that's hindering them? And what if you can?
I'll try. It just depends on what it is. Physically, it depends on what it is.
Don't look at me, nigga.
Men are wild. Y'all like physically meaning sexually, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We talking straight. Yeah.
Y'all like threesomes, and I don't like women.
Okay.
It's not my thing. But if that's something he like, it depends on how much I like him, and we'll have to be out of town.
So it got to
No
be
Nobody
a throwaway
local.
hoe.
Nobody he can hit up the next day like I liked you. You know,
Yeah.
nah, we can't never see this girl again.
So is that more so the problem with it? The fact that you feel most men take advantage of the situation and want to go back
Yeah,
without you.
I don't. Yes, men are
Oh,
pervs.
shit.
Yes.
Okay, so if y'all the type of couple that have threesomes and shit, personally, I feel like the woman should control that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she can't be prettier
if
than
it's-
me.
If it's this nigga here, fuck. Don't you feel like you the baddest bitch in the world?
I really do.
Ain't no bitch is better than you. Then fuck is you talking about? Then if that's how you feel, but I'm just saying, like if I'm with a chick and that's what we doing, I'm gonna let her control all of that. You know what I mean? Because one thing about a woman, they don't like when you like bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but as long as she okay with it, then I think it's okay. You know, the chicks should bring that together. You know what I'm saying? So if I have a desire to have threesomes, why the fuck would I go with a chick that don't like chicks? It don't make
Yeah.
sense. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's something that's really required of my relationship, why would I want you to do it?
Right.
Why would I force you to be gay? It's like you asking me to mess with a nigga. Like it's not gonna happen.
But sometimes I feel like we don't accept people for who they are. We want that person, so we try to change them to get them to like what we like.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I've dealt with somebody that like threesomes, but I just can't do it. So if he do that with somebody else, fine. I just got to deal with it because that ain't what I want to do. Unless we about 500 miles away, I'm down with it.
You say as long as you can throw her
So,
away.
He,
And I know-
he about to be on booking.com right now. We going out of town, baby.
I'm going to Hawaii,
right away.
It's all good from there, but nobody local. I don't want my business out. It's just a lot, but it just depends on what it is and how much I like the person.
Yeah. It's tough because like you can feel real vulnerable to somebody by exposing what you do like. You know what I mean? Like, if certain people have certain things that make them tick. Nigga might have a foot fetish, any fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if that's what it is that they want to get off on, and you not with it, and then like y'all break up. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this weird ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, so people feel vulnerable. You know, so I would say like first people got to be comfortable with themselves. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be comfortable enough with you to understand what it is that you like and what your desires are. And when you meet somebody, you can't find somebody and then try to transform them into what you seek. I think you should find somebody that's already kind of into your realm, you know, of things if you're looking forward to spending forever with them, I would say.
I don't think of nobody else forever. I try to. I
Real
live in
nigga
the
act too.
moment.
In the moment.
In the moment. So in the moment, while we fooling around and we having fun and we're together for that moment, I'll try. But I'm not going. It's just throw out some fetishes that me and like. I don't know.
Niggas like
Throw out some.
threesomes. What niggas like? I don't know. Shit,
I mean,
you tell me. Hold up.
I think that's the main thing. Most dudes just want to do the whole threesome thing.
That shit
I've
overrated though.
never, depending on who you have it with.
We
Because
can
I'll
say
tell
what we
you,
want to say, right?
most definitely.
I don't like when men like anal.
Okay.
It bothers me. I look at you a little funny, like, why you like doing it?
Make you feel
Is
like
that all he trying to do? Or is you just like looking at it weird any type of way?
I just look at it weird. I don't like it.
I can't do it.
I don't like it for me, and I don't like that he would want to do that to me. Why do you want to do that?
I don't
I'm gonna look at you a little funny.
have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but usually like if I do
Some
it,
women like it.
but the chick will have to invite me to it. You
Yeah,
feel me? Like, I ain't
yeah.
finna just be looking like, ooh, I wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't my thing though, you know what I mean? But if I'm in the moment and the chick like, put it right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You gonna do it?
So if that's
I'm
her,
powerless at
if
that moment,
that's
you
her
feel me?
fantasy at that point,
I'm
you okay
with
with it.
But see, that's me though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's okay for her to want to do it,
Yeah.
but for you to want to do it, I'm gonna look
I'm not
at
gonna
you.
make nobody do it, especially if she don't
Like,
like
why-
it. You know
why
what I
you
mean?
wanna do that?
Niggas always start out with the bowling ball. You feel me? You put your thumb in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start out with the bowling ball. You know what I'm saying? Nigga trying to tamper with it a little bit, see how far you going. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, like I said, that's something that I'm kind of one of them people where I want to please my woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, if she want that shit, then I'm okay with it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, but it ain't nothing that I need to go and just be like, oh shit, that's what we doing, or it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me though.
So I gave this topic quite a bit of thought. I had it for a while. Gave it some thought, and I was like, man, yeah, then nah. And I'm on the side of, I believe that as a man, it's your job to please your woman, but I don't feel you're obligated to fulfill someone's fantasy. The reason being, similar to what you said, different people like different stuff. And if you be realistic, I've never been with a woman and I asked her, okay, well, the vibe is cool. We've been kicking it 6 months. Hey, man, what's your fantasy? I've honestly never really asked that question. So to be honest, I can see how people get with these folks. You liking everything about them, and that question never comes up. And then when it gets sprung on you, now it's like, oh shit, because who's to say, you down with certain things. There's a lot of people that I will say, I believe when it come to men, they like certain things, but they won't expose it because of what society will say.
That's that vulnerability I was talking about.
Exactly what you're speaking of. So in that sense, what if you spring it on your woman to say, I like anal beads? I don't feel like I'm gay, but this is the pleasure sensor for a man. I like these. Now she looking at you like you said, why do you like that? What make you know what I'm saying? So now it becomes a thing.
Yeah.
She may look at you now feeling like, I ain't doing all of that. So
I don't even like you no more.
She's
nigga.
not obligated
I'm
to
running.
do that for
I'm doing
you.
a race like take her.
It get real depending on like what somebody's asking. And I know me, like, just put it out. This was gonna be another topic, but I'm not an ass eater.
Yeah.
I've never done it. I'm like, nah, your tongue don't go there. Some women love it. Other women say, oh, it's overrated. Like, I got it done.
I
So
hate it.
if you telling me that that's your fantasy and I've been with you, I'm sitting there looking like,
I ain't never.
that ain't, no, that ain't the vibe that I'm
Right.
on. Now you do it. Y'all split up. You a damn meme on there. You got the Kevin Hart I eat ass face. You're like,
Luckily
so
for
no.
luckily for niggas, that shit don't even matter no more. You know what I'm
Depending
saying?
on who you talking to.
I mean, that's all.
Depending on
them.
who you talking to. Because
Again.
let's be realistic. Every man really ain't as comfortable as they act. Because I done seen this before. Well, give y'all a little inside story. Years ago, I had a homeboy who had admitted before. I mean, I guess eating ass always been a thing, but before it was like mainstream, he had admitted that he hadn't done it.
Yeah.
When Kevin Gates hit and he was doing the whole, this same person has this dialogue and say, man, niggas is nasty. Niggas just out here eating. And I was like, hey, player, you don't remember years before Kevin Gates? Like, I guess he didn't forget about this, huh?
Yeah.
So, I guess because it's acceptable, guys roll with certain things. But like, prime example, had you told certain guys, yeah, I'm going to look at you sideways if, you requesting this.
Right.
They ain't going to admit that they like it.
Right.
Just because, oh shit, she going to look at me a certain way.
Yeah. But that's every category in any relationship, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck what it is. If you tell somebody what you do and don't like, 9 times out of 10, you're going to meet somebody that's going to bullshit you and act like everything under your umbrella of things that you do like.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with society. Nobody's comfortable enough with themselves to be who the fuck they are. Everybody wants to be what the fuck. If I'm trying to holler at her and I'm sitting here trying to get to know her, if I'm full of shit, all I'm doing is listening to everything she's saying so I can know exactly what the fuck not to say to her.
That's why you don't tell everybody everything.
You know what I'm saying? And like,
you smart. You smart.
You don't tell nobody everything.
But that's fucked up because like you don't know who's genuine and who not.
Yeah.
So I'm refreshed when I meet somebody who can just speak their fucking mind, because that's what I do. I'm gonna say what the fuck I'm thinking. I don't give a damn who you, my mama, my grandma. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna speak.
I'm an observer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look at your past, the chicks you dated before me, and then I'm gonna learn what you like.
Too much sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I can't help it because I want to know what you know.
Yeah, what you went to?
Yeah,
I mean,
you
what you might have to deal with, like.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, we become a slave to our past decisions. You know what I'm saying? So you might see somebody that did something and you might be like, oh, hell no. But maybe that person's different now. You know what I'm saying? And it's your choice to give or not give a chance.
Right.
Or give or not give a fuck. Like, that's up to you totally, But back to what you was saying, I just feel like if we comfortable with ourselves, we won't be so full of shit to people. You know what I mean? Like, we can be honest. And I had this thing, I made a status. And I said, I think people should meet fetish first. That's wild that you had this topic, because when you said something about it, I laughed because I made this post a while ago. I think people should meet fetish first. If you have something like that makes you tick, that's something that somebody should know, like, early. Like you said, you 6 months in knowing somebody, you thinking this person is going to be who you with, and then they turn around and be like, nigga, I want you to put this Big Bird costume on. You know what I'm saying? You like, what, bitch? Like, oh, shit. Like, now this done threw you off. You don't even know her no more. You thought you knew her, but this might have threw you off. So I feel like that's something that people do need to address. It's
Most
like,
definitely.
What is it that you into? But again, how the fuck do you do that early on when it's so vulnerable to do? Like, so we kind of at an imbalance right there. Like, how do you do that? How do you meet somebody and just off the bat tell them your weird ass fucking thing that make you tick?
It's impossible.
That's a motherfucker.
You see what I'm saying?
It's impossible because you want that person to like you.
Or you can go somewhere where that shit's acceptable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sex clubs and all types of shit.
I mean,
in the world.
but it's certain things. If it's that important, like, again, threesomes, I think they fucking overrated as far as people ruining their relationships over them. I've seen it happen. Like,
I've never had one.
You just want to try to put that shit on the record.
I've never had
Get your
one.
ass out of here, man. You said 500 miles, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Never had one.
Just know he booking right now. She
500
said out
miles,
of town.
500 miles, nigga.
Never had one.
Yeah. Nah. But again, if that is something that I'm looking forward to, why the fuck would I get a person that never had one?
Right.
Why would I look at you like, oh, this is the
Cause
woman
we
of my
exploring new
dreams?
things together.
Nah,
You're
fuck
teaching
that.
me something.
No.
Yeah,
It
that's
ain't
possible.
exploring new things together if you completely against it.
I'm not against it. We just got to be gone. Not around here. I don't want
She don't want no locals.
none.
She don't like none of these hoes around here.
Not at all.
Exactly, but I'm just saying, if that was something that you're not into though,
I'm not into it.
but I'm saying if I'm totally into it and you completely not into
Right.
it,
Yeah, you wasting your
fucking
time.
selfish is
But
that of
the
me
thing
to try to
is,
get you to do
When
it.
you first meeting your partner, you're getting to know them. I'm not just gonna flat out say, "Oh, you like threesomes." We trying to get to know each other.
Right.
I'm not gonna just flat out say that. Like that's gonna come like a couple months later because we haven't even slept together yet. We getting to know each other.
Well, I mean, sometimes you have
I
slept
make
together.
my man wait.
And let's be
About
honest.
a month
Shit,
or
weak
two.
as hell anyway.
Let's
Like,
be
that's a
honest
whole
about the
nother topic.
situation. Sometimes in relationships or people you deal with, certain people bring certain things out of you. So
True.
she may say to this guy like, "No, I never do that." But then that right guy that she really feeling,
Yeah.
That's
it
what I
may
was just
be-
saying.
so,
It depends on the
yeah.
person. It depends on who. I can throw out. I dated somebody. Well, I was in a relationship with somebody. I was afraid to do that with him because I was scared he was gonna tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like throw it in my face later. Oh, you gay. You this, you that. Because he's immature. But now I'm dating somebody. It won't get out. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It all depends on the man and who you know what I'm saying? How you want to fulfill. Like I can't do certain things with certain people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's just like
he might need his ass beat for fucking it up for
Yeah.
whoever can. You can fuck my shit up. I didn't get to the plate, but she ain't open to it because she feel like motherfucker. You talk too motherfucking
yeah,
much.
it
Like,
just
you done fucked
depends
it
on the
up.
person. If I want to fulfill your fantasies, it just depends on who you are.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
I don't like the anal shit. I ain't gonna say it. It's weird.
No, say it. This stuff. No, I'm just
What
playing.
he brought you here for?
I'm not a head person. I like giving it, but I don't like receiving it. I don't like my ass wet. I hate it.
I mean, that's your
Jesus,
choice.
y'all hear this? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Zoom in. This is beautiful.
But I'm saying most girls love that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I am one female that does not like head. Don't do it. I hate it. I feel uncomfortable. I don't like it.
Hey, you know, and that's fucked up. Cause
And
I
that's
like doing it. So like, if I met a chick like that, you wouldn't be my girl unless I can make you like what I do. You know what I'm saying? Cause if I got a chick, I'm gonna eat that motherfucker whenever I feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
And
'Cause-
I will let you, of course. I will
Oh,
let a
okay,
man
well,
do
then
it.
shit.
But will I?
It just ain't your thing.
It ain't my
It
thing.
don't do
You
nothing
ain't
for
gotta
you.
do that.
right,
'cause
and that's cool. I do it because I
I
want
like
to.
being the
You know?
dominant one. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
You know, I like doing everything.
I like that too. But
You
then
can
I
just
turn
lay
around.
there and I got this.
But see, sometimes I want to do you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's my chick, like, sometimes I want you to just
I
sit there
got
and
power
fucking do
issues.
nothing. Yeah, me too. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask y'all something. Has anybody ever gave y'all a weird fantasy and y'all was like, oh no, this, oh no.
Anal.
So somebody, that was their thing for you and you was just
Somebody
like,
just, yeah.
You just did it.
They just did it when I was like, what the fuck?
Kobe went to jail for that shit. That's crazy.
there you go. Man, you wild.
That's crazy. On the
You
real.
is
I'm just saying, you can't just take nobody mucho like that, G. Like, that's a wild shit. G. Hey, look, I did some wild things. Like, that ain't one of them.
They ain't the move.
Yeah, straight up.
Just-
I don't give a fuck how much
And
you
ever
in that
since then, I
pussy.
was like,
You should
I
be
hate it.
traumatized. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? On the wild, hey, that's some
That's some
crazy
shit
wild
right
shit.
there.
Yeah. To just do it without
Wrong
even no
hoe.
permission. He ain't even bowl the ball first or nothing. That's crazy.
Ain't even worried about, I didn't kill the vibe or,
Nothing.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Because it was all about what he wanted.
yeah, he
I
just
just
went
let
for
it
it.
happen.
He
I
was looking at
just
that thing like, oh, I'm going there.
God damn.
I'm in there. I'm in there.
Quit making it worse, Tex.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Don't show this part.
I mean, shit,
Wow.
it ain't too much chicks could really do to niggas to like try to play with his ass or some shit like that. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you ask me to do that, I'm running.
You should.
I'm doing
you
a
should
race
Fucking
like
skedaddle.
10K.
Oh, my
I'm
life.
out of here.
But if you into that shit, then you gonna find the right person for you. I ain't judging nobody, bro. Like everybody, you like what you like. I don't give a fuck why you like it or how you like it. You know what I mean? Man, I worked in a place, dog. Like kids get treated fucked. I worked in a place kids got fucked up, bro. Like they had some crazy shit happen to them, dog. And then like you grow up as an adult, you done been molested and all kind of shit. You don't know why the fuck you like what you like. You know what I mean? Like, and so we meet people all the time. You don't know what the fuck they been through. You don't know what type of trauma they had or nothing.
Yep.
And then you just meet them because you like them and shit. Or somebody look at her and they just want to fuck her and shit because she pretty. You know what I mean? You don't know what the fuck she
Everybody wants
You know what I'm
me.
saying? Yeah, you all right.
Everybody wants me, okay?
Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but they don't know what the fuck she been through. You know what I mean? They don't know her at all. They just attracted to her. And like, that's what we do. We get attracted to people. And then we go off of that because of your desires. You like this person because of how they look.
What would be the proper timeline to even have this discussion?
I think it gotta come like while y'all fucking around. Like y'all just kind of like teeter-totter and shit. For instance, I had a situation with a chick, you know what I'm saying? I like chicks to wear certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Like fishnets and shit like that, heels and shit. So when I was with my chick, I would buy her shit, you know what I'm saying? I just ordered the shit on Amazon. It'll come in her name. We in the same fucking house. I just ordered the shit. Shit, it'll come in the mail. She'll see it. She'll get it. And I'm just sitting there fucking playing the game. She'll walk out there with that shit on. It's time to crack. You feel me? Like, that's what I like. You know what I mean? So that's what I did for her. I don't know if she was into that shit prior to me, but she was cool with it. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't too far out of the realms of what she enjoyed. You know what I mean? And like, we had a great fucking time. You know what I mean? Because that's what I like. You know what I mean? And so she participated in it. I don't know if she still do the shit or not, but it was something that I enjoyed. And she knew that. And she knew it was going to get a rise out of me. So her wanting to please me, I don't know if she liked it or not to this day. Like, I can't even tell you if she did or didn't, but she did it. And she did it with confidence. I thought she liked it. It was enough for me to feel like she supported what I like. But that was my love fetish, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go buy some heels and make sure your toes done and everything because I do like all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I like. I like get your nails done, your toes done, put on little fishnets and little outfits and shit. Like, I'm into that shit. You know what I mean?
So would you say before sex is had, that conversation should be had? If you are a fantasy type person, would you say that?
I just bought that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't say nothing. It don't have to be said. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I buy you some fucking fishnets and tell you to put them on, like, you know what it is at this point.
But I'm saying, what happens if you're into a specific thing? So yours is, you know, seeing a woman dressed up and that's your whole thing. What if theirs is more, you know, on the physical side or something? Like, let's say, for instance, you a guy that, like I brought up the example of, you a guy that like the anal beads, or you have a foot fetish, or any of that kind of stuff that floats your boat. Should you have that discussion before you actually have sex?
I don't see how you can. Like, I mean, unless it's the type of person that you comfortable doing this with. For me, personally, now that I know that I like these things, now I can bring it up. But at the time, like, I didn't even really know what the fuck I liked like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was watching porn and shit like that, and you'll really see what you like from your fucking porn history. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's gonna tell on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. But again, we watched porn together, me and my other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had fun. I'm not gonna be with.
Oh.
I'm not gonna be with somebody that's not interested in the same type of shit as me for no long-term situation. Again, I like porn. Like, I like watching porn while I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying?
What
like,
kind of porn? What you type in?
whatever she like. You know what I'm saying? Like, depend. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna say whatever. But I mean, I like foreign bitches, Latin bitches. You know what I'm saying? Big booty black bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I like. But any chick that's really like into the shit though, you know, I don't like them fake ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like them real bitches really getting slammed. Like, hood porn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you want that bang bros. That's what you want. You want
like
that. Not that I know anything about that, but you know. So I asked him, you stepped out for a hot second. If a man has a specific fantasy for you as a woman, would you feel more comfortable that he bring that up before sex? Just so you know what playing field you on now.
Yep. Before.
So that would be fair to you.
When should this conversation be had?
Before sex?
While we on the phone sometimes, or while we talking about it.
You don't want a motherfucker to look you in your eyes and tell you they
Face to face.
That's
deepest,
fine, too.
darkest vulnerability.
That's fine too. Just don't do it.
Just just spring it on the motherfucker.
Kobe went to jail for that shit.
There might be some charges behind shit. You just spring it.
I
shit
ain't
on
saying
people.
Kobe guilty neither. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying that's what the fuck he got arrested for. You know what I'm saying? Because my man's probably ain't have to take it. You feel me? Like,
I'm cool. I'm literally cool with fulfilling somebody's fantasy, long as it's private. That's my only thing.
Well, how can you guarantee that though?
Because what goes on with your partner needs to stay between you and your
It
partner.
should. What I'm saying
So
is,
we have to analyze. I am an observer. I have to analyze the chick we bringing into this.
Mm-hmm.
I got to analyze what you like to do. All that.
well, I would again. That's me.
But that's why.
Every
I'm
threesome
single.
I ever tried to put together myself has failed tremendously. Like I'm talking about bad. Like, but every one that I did have, the chicks was already fucking with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like the chicks have to like each other and bring some dick to the party, and then they call me. You know what I'm saying?
But,
Like,
they're not your partner.
bitch and hoe. You know?
He said partner, meaning somebody you're sleeping with all the time. You talking about you? These are your partners doing this, or just some randoms?
I ain't gonna call them random.
They randoms. That's what I'm saying. It's a difference.
Yeah,
I
it
ain't gonna
is.
call them
He's
random.
talking about partners. Like I've been with one
Like
person.
together. Is that what you're saying? Is that the only rule here?
I mean, you don't have to necessarily have a
because
title.
what if
but,
it's somebody
I mean,
you've been fucking with for a long ass time, but y'all ain't really like got a title?
It could just be somebody you flat feeling like that.
Okay, yeah. So it's been
If
both.
that's what
it
you-
had been random and it had
So
been.
she bring her friend in or something like that.
Yeah,
All right.
I didn't hear that happen, but I would never.
I'm not that type of person. I don't even let my person be around my friends. I'm not that type of person.
Hey,
Cause I'm what? Just say it.
selfish.
Very,
Selfish.
very.
Selfish. But
Do you not trust him or the friends, or
I
you
don't
just
trust
want to make sure?
nobody.
Okay.
so
Like,
how the
it's-
fuck can you have a successful relationship?
That's probably why I'm just in the
Fucked up out
position
here,
I'm
yeah.
in. That's probably why I'm in the position I'm in.
Jesus.
I'm at the point to where I'm just going with the flow.
Yeah.
I've only been with one person like for the past like year and a half.
Okay.
And whatever he wants, I'll do it. But
Just as long as y'all on that flight, though.
we gotta be gone. You ain't about to embarrass me.
Hey, well, my original question was though, how can you guarantee that your shit stay private? If that's the only caveat to you doing or not doing something, you'll fucking never do it because you don't know what somebody will or won't
Yes,
disclose
people
later.
scare me.
Right.
Yeah.
So again, it comes from being comfortable with yourself. So whatever the fuck I've done or did, that just is what the fuck it is. Like I'm not embarrassed or ashamed of nothing. You know, that was just my fucking story.
Yeah.
And if somebody else got their part to tell it, then that's on them. Now I know that you a fucking piece of shit that will
you
disclose
told.
my fucking business. So now you won't know no more of it. You know what I'm saying?
It goes back to us saying, do you address that in the beginning? You getting to know a person. So as I'm observing you and I'm analyzing you, if I think you gonna run off and say something, I'm not gonna even talk about it with you. You ain't gonna know I like women, or you ain't gonna know nothing. I'm just gonna keep it at us. But if I know you ain't gonna say nothing,
But how can you be
Then we
yourself? Like how can you really feel like a motherfucker know you though? Like
I
if
don't
you
even know myself. I'm learning myself. I don't know how I feel. When the liquor in me, maybe I want to do it.
that's real
Hey, that's
nigga
honest,
activity
though.
though.
'Cause you
If
know
I'm
real
sober-
niggas for real.
If I'm sober, no, I don't want her touching me.
Yeah.
My pet peeve is when I'm in a club and a girl grab my butt. I hate it.
That motherfucker be everywhere though. You feel me? Like I don't even blame her.
This dude here.
He crazy.
This dude here.
I hate it. So it's like I'm really not attracted to women. But if that's what he like and we on a good drunk night, maybe. But if not, then no.
See, now how the fuck am I supposed to have some consistency
And
here?
if we have a threesome, you can't sleep with her. You just gotta be. She just gonna be with me. You just gotta watch. What?
That's weak as fuck.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
hell no. Fuck she talking about.
He
Look,
canceling that flight
Look,
right
he-
now.
yeah.
Fuck that.
now wait a minute.
He getting that
Hell
credit
nah.
for that.
So my thing is, again, like how can you really feel like you being or giving somebody a fair chance to know who you are if all your shit is dependent on certain circumstances.
You right.
If one day you cool with it, the next day you ain't, and then the next day you cool,
You
and
right.
then, how the fuck like so the day that he want to do it and you don't want to do it, he fucked up.
No.
You gonna cuss him out? You gonna be mad, nigga? Nah, that's all you want.
That's
But
just not
then
what
the
I wanna
next
do
day
right
you
now.
like, ooh, let's get a bitch. And then he like, damn, I just tried to get one yesterday. You wasn't with it, you know? How the fuck can you feel
We
like
went out of town yesterday.
Hey,
499 miles away?
You know, you better be booking that
Man,
fucking
it's
flight.
499 miles, bro. You ain't 500 miles away. That's the requirement. I hear you.
Yeah.
So we can we agree that before sex, this should be discussed? Well, I know you said you just, because it kind of seemed like you just spring it out there, like, but
But
yours is
sometimes
mild.
stuff
Yeah,
just...
yeah. My shit
His is
diet.
mild.
My shit diet. You
He
know what I'm
just
saying?
want, he wants the dress.
My mind
stuff.
changes. Like,
Okay.
it depends on... I go with the flow. Like, it just depends on how intoxicated I am or something. I don't know.
So you just a drunk ass mess. I got you.
Her DMs about to go crazy with motherfuckers that think they got a shot though.
Put her cup down already. You
Them
feel me?
DMs about to be lit.
It's for me again, like I said, it's a tough thing because it's like, how do you have that conversation prior to? So I was telling him like, shit, the shit that I like when chicks dress up in certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll buy my girl some heels, make sure she get her toes and nails and shit done, you know what I mean? Buy some fishnets and shit like that. That
He
wasn't
want the fishnets.
yeah, whatever. I don't give a fuck what it is. It can be a fucking skirt, anything. Like, I don't care. Like, I just go on the fucking little website and I
Whatever
just
you
order
see.
some shit.
Right.
And whatever she want to put on, you know what I'm saying? But, like, that's what the fuck I like. You know
So
what I'm saying?
men like lingerie still?
I don't know who the fuck men
I'm
is.
cool with it.
I'm talking
I'm
about
cool
me.
with it.
I don't give a fuck about men. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
just
talking
saying,
about me.
like, okay.
I do. I'm a visual person, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I think what it does is it let me know that you here for this motherfucking moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this what you trying to do. You know what I mean? I think it just captured a moment for me. It's just like, nigga, what's up? Let's do this. You know?
I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm
so
not a
like,
lingerie person.
Yeah, but it ain't about you though at this
Right.
moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't think my girl put the shit on just because she wanted to wear it. You know what I'm saying? I think she did it for me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Which that's what's up. I appreciate it. And if she wanted me to do something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably would have done it. You know what I mean? Like, shit. But she didn't need nothing from me but to be present. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that was cool. I was the one that had, and I wasn't demand or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, I would have fucked her butt naked. Like, you know, I'm okay with that shit. It ain't like I...
She wanted you to feel it,
For
feel
sure.
special.
Yeah, and I
She
appreciated
wanted
that
to
shit. You know what I'm
fulfill
saying?
his fantasy.
Yeah.
With it.
I
Was that
appreciated it.
a fantasy to see her in lingerie?
Is it a fantasy?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a
That's
fantasy.
what I'm saying.
That's
his
more of
question.
a preference
It's
for
just
you.
a thing. Like, yeah, like, I ripped the shit right off you anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Waste
so,
of 3 minutes.
no. Sometimes you
Let
just
me
rip
throw
the
this
right
at you.
little pods. You know what I'm saying?
Let me throw this at you. If she has a fantasy that she wants you to fulfill, and it's out of your limit, is the relationship over at that point?
Not for me. See, I'm a different ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we'll have to be talking about some specifics right here. Because I don't know how far out of my limits it is. You know what I'm saying? Because my limits may be able to be pulled depending on what category it's in. But maybe it's a fine
Okay.
line that I just can't fucking...
I read this article about what's the lady that played Jodie Mama?
AJ
yeah.
Johnson.
When she got that...
Her 50th
She
birthday.
got ran.
Her fantasy was to sleep with two men at the
men.
same time,
Yeah.
and that happened for her.
That's what's up.
Could you do that for
Could
your
I do what?
partner?
For your
Could I,
partner.
like, be one of the niggas? Nah. Nah. I mean, I'm just not in the dudes, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But they didn't do each other. They
two
just
balls
did her.
per room. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. I got 2 balls. The only 2 balls that's in the room, bro. Like, straight up. Like, if she want to do that, though,
But
like...
that's your partner, and that's what she
That's-
wants.
that's a
like how
fantasy.
you want 2 women. She want 2 men. Can you do that?
Is it over? Is it over once you hear that?
If,
And she letting
The
you know,
relationship
I
over?
want this. Like,
I want a train ran on me.
I think she should have told me that shit beforehand, right? You know what I'm saying? And then she could have went on and did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like in the middle of the relationship, she want that shit just pop up out of nowhere. Like, yeah, I want to
That's
suck
a
2
great
dicks. Like,
answer.
what the fuck? Like, now you let me know you want some shit like that beforehand, because then I can give you the space to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just away from you.
go ahead, yeah. But I mean, I'm not interested in niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so why the fuck would I be in this room? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing here? You know,
Right.
like that's not something that I want to do with you personally. If that's something that she got though, it's a gang of niggas that will do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just ain't the nigga to do
And
it.
if you agree to do that with me, I'm gonna look at you. Why you want to do that?
Right. But the same thing, like, it's a lot of chicks that don't want to have threesomes with their niggas, but niggas want threesomes. So niggas go get those threesomes without their chick. The same thing I'm telling
And
the chick
I'm
to
okay
go
with
do.
that. It's just like I don't want no more kids. If the guy I'm with want more kids, go have a baby.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Could you still stay with the nigga after the baby?
Yeah.
As long as everything cool, right?
As long as everything cool. Go have a
Jesus,
baby.
you stay. Okay.
And that's
I
how,
can't give you what you want, so you gotta get it from where you.
and that's why I said
don't
I'm a
be
different
mad
type of
when
nigga,
I go
bro.
get
Like,
what I want.
I'm totally okay with people being themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know nothing else about me, just I'm completely okay with people being who they are. You know what I mean? So, like, if you into certain shit, that's fine with me. You know, I'm gonna participate in what I want to participate in. I'm not gonna tell you what not to do though.
Yeah.
If you want to go fuck two niggas, like, that's what's up. Go do that shit. You know what I mean? But like 9 times out of 10 though, if I'm seeking a partner and they seeking a relationship, we would have crossed these fucking lines already. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them niggas that just finna meet somebody and go with them in 3 weeks. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, it
Like,
takes some time.
it takes me a while to feel like I know you enough to feel like I'm include you in my life. Man, I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got people that love me, bro. Like, I got family and shit. Like, I'm not just finna include some random ass person into my life. You know, so you have to be somebody who I feel like is substantial and we do fit each other criteria. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not even gonna entertain a fucking relationship with somebody if I don't think we on the same page sexually, emotionally, physically, and all of that shit. You know what I mean? So for me, this whole conversation has been about getting to know people. You know, I don't think you should even get to the point of a relationship with somebody if you haven't crossed these fucking lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just my take on it.
But we do it.
We do it.
because there's a lot of what's your favorite color type conversation that's
Bullshit.
going on. It's
Bullshit.
nothing of substance
No
that's
substance.
going on. So
And that's what I'm saying. Like, we should have these type of understandings, even if it's not a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
We should have this understanding that we can sustain a relationship already prior to us just springing that shit on somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally, though. You
So
know?
what you think, Amanda, if you have something specific that you like, this is my fantasy, I've always wanted to do this, I'm comfortable with this guy, you go ahead and you ask for it, and he like, oh no, I ain't, is it over at that point?
No, I'll just have to respect it. That's not what he want to do.
Okay.
I'll just respect it. Okay. Ain't your cup
Is
of
you
tea.
going to get it from somewhere else, though?
No.
That was a good question, my
I
brother.
am a loyal person. I think me and Michelle Obama are the only good
The only two?
women left.
The only two?
The only two good women left. And Kobe's
This
wife.
fucking world.
Oh,
What's
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
This world
Me,
crazy.
Michelle Obama, and Vanessa Bryant are the only 3 good women left.
Man, shut up.
I am loyal.
Look, loyalty is
I'm loyal without a title.
loyalty and stupidity are cousins.
He called me stupid all the time.
It's dumb. What are you loyal to? You loyal to somebody else or you loyal to yourself?
I'm loyal to myself.
All right then,
But I don't
what?
want to. If I'm sexually active with somebody, that's all That's it.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's monogamy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That
it.
ain't
Even if
loyalty,
we not
though.
together,
Yeah.
it's
that
loyalty
shit
because
sounds
he don't
stupid.
want me with nobody else. So I'm being loyal to him by not doing it, right?
What if he doing it though and you know it?
I pretend like I don't know.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
See what I'm saying? Loyalty and stupidity are cousins. You feel me? Like, that's what
I
I'm
be
saying.
knowing, but I pretend like I don't know. I just black it out
For
and
who, though?
worry about me.
Who you doing that for?
What you mean?
Who you doing that for?
My own sanity.
All right.
I can't drive myself crazy thinking about what he doing.
Well, that's you.
Or any man. I don't trust any man. There's no loyalty anymore in this generation.
So what the fuck are you loyal to? That's exactly what I just asked.
Myself. It makes me feel good to not be hoeing.
That's an easy thing not to do. You
What you
proud of
mean?
yourself or not? sucking dick. You like, what you saying?
I'm proud of myself for not sucking everybody's
Random
dick.
dick. Yeah, why
Random dicks.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't hard to do.
It's
For
not.
some
Right.
people.
But it's hoes
They
out here.
But again,
They out
though.
here.
Right.
It's hoes out here. You can bring a girl in here and she'll do you, him, and you. And
You
won't
know
care
anybody
about
name?
it.
Right.
I am not that type of girl.
You know anybody name? Anybody in particular? Just
I do.
Not that I want it.
But I don't want to start no shit.
Cut the camera.
I'm just saying, like, I'm the type of person, if I'm sexually involved with you, that's your I'm feeling your fantasy right there. I'm only with you.
This nigga.
What?
Man. So you saying that you yourself should be enough
That's
of a
it.
fantasy
Yep.
to where a nigga shouldn't even need nothing else just because you fucking them.
Yep.
Yeah. You gonna get cheated on.
Yeah.
I always get cheated on.
Golly.
But I'm the type of person that tune it out. I just worry about me. I can't worry about what he doing
That's
with
good
somebody
though.
else.
I appreciate
Straight
that.
up.
Because I've been cheated on. I've cheated. You know what I mean? Like, shit happens. You know?
I've been cheated on. Have I ever cheated on anybody?
Don't you get on this motherfucking camera and start
Get the
lying.
line out.
Now, just shut up if you don't want to say nothing.
I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, just do that. Don't get on this motherfucker.
I forgot he know all my business.
Yeah, don't get on this goddamn.
He about to spill
yeah,
it.
don't lie to me. Straight up, just shut up. You
I
know
am
what
a
I'm saying?
devious cheater, though.
I don't give a fuck what your reason is. You did it.
You have to really have done something for me to cheat.
Eh, done is in the eye of the beholder. You feel me? Like, you can say a motherfucker done whatever the fuck you want to say if you want to go do that.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker ain't squeezing the toothpaste from the middle and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can go do whatever you want to do. So, yeah. But back to the topic.
I'm just gonna be on the side of I feel being my partner, I should please you. But that fantasy, I don't think I'm obligated.
You're not.
But now I will say, if it's something that I'm okay with doing, I'm not saying I'm opposed to doing it, but I just don't want you to feel I'm obligated just because you wake up one day and say, fuck it, I want you to do A, B, and C.
Okay, now that's a whole nother topic. Because, see, like, in my head, if, let's say, me and her together, right? I'm not going to get with her and I'm not sure of where we stand sexually. You see what I'm saying? That's a big ass part of the relationship for me. If you don't want me fucking nobody else, you're going to have to make sure that I don't want to fuck nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would I get with you and then find out that you're not going to fucking fulfill my shit? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now I got to go somewhere else and get it, or either leave you alone to have it, or either I got to live the rest of my life without it. You know, so my thing is, if we talking about a partner, somebody who has dedicated their time to be with you, I feel like, yes. Like, if you don't want them to go explore that shit nowhere else, or y'all probably not compatible physically like that, you know, maybe y'all need to explore other options, you know what I'm saying, and get his people freedom to do what they need to do. But I'm not finna get with somebody and I can't fulfill their fucking fantasies, though. That's
Which I think
me.
is definitely 100% right. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
But if we look at how relationships go, people are not discussing it. So you might be, you know, one of the right ones that's doing it the way it should be doing. It should be done. But most people, that's what they doing. They, okay, what's your favorite color? What restaurant you like to? Like, to them, you can't tell them they ain't.
I can say that
They're
shit.
orchestrated.
Most people got relationship goals
I can
on
say
their
that shit as many times as I fucking want to. Them ain't real relationships, bro. They not. There's nothing genuine about them. They just formalities, dog. Like, you like somebody because you're attracted to them, or you might see what that person could be with you, or they might be advantageous to your life financially or whatever the fuck, you know, or y'all might just look good together. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't base their relationships off nothing substantial these days. And so when you speak on a real relationship, for me, that shit got to be genuine. That's somebody that you really fucking want to see grow. Somebody you want to see do better. Somebody you want in your life. Somebody you want raising your kids. Somebody that you really fucking enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it's not that, that shit ain't real to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. I see it all the time. I'm fucking getting these little relationships. I see them posting pictures with them. Man, shit ain't gonna fucking last because it ain't nothing genuine about it. You know, and I don't be meaning to shit on their relationships. I just seen this shit before. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing special about it. if you really rock with somebody, dog, like you ain't gonna be nothing that you don't want to do for them. If this really your fucking person, and if it's something you don't want to do for them, y'all probably don't belong together. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
real shit.
Like the person that you really supposed to be for, you gonna want to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no fucking, oh, I wonder if this person gonna do such. Man, fuck that. You just want that person to be happy and fulfilled. You know what I mean? And I feel like if you don't have that, that shit ain't fucking genuine.
Oh, your fantasies getting fulfilled, my brother.
I mean, I'm single. You feel me? I do the fuck I feel like doing, you know. But at the same time, like,
Randoms.
Just
no.
budget.
You know, I took a lot of time this year for real. I did. Like last year and this year, I took a lot of time to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I just cut bitches out of my diet damn near like 100%. I can't do 100. You know what I'm saying? But like, I really did remove a whole lot of shit because you don't even realize how much time you spend dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? Until you remove them.
Right.
You know? So then you remove them and you find all of this time to really find out who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? Like, once again, I don't think it's something that you ever gonna stop doing personally. I feel like I'm gonna always find out who I am in whatever circumstance or situation that I go through. But I spent a lot of time this year just kind of doing me and figuring out what I like. Like I said, I fucking shot a movie. I started a clothing line. You know what I'm saying? Like I did all kind of shit, you know. And part of that was because let me see what I want to do, you know. And so honestly, I haven't really gave a fuck about my fantasies and shit like that.
That ain't your
It's easy
focus
for me
right
to go
now.
find a bitch to put some fucking clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Like I can go buy some clothes for a bunch of bitches and they can just put them on and wear them and I can like it and fuck them and go about my business and they don't have to be nothing substantial. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me getting my shit fulfilled at this moment, I don't have nothing that I need fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on a quest personally right now. You know what I'm saying? Like to do what I want to do. I'm fucking with bitches for a long time, bro. Like I done always had chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't never been difficult to get no pussy or none of that. You know what I mean? So at this point, I'm down at 40, bro. Like it can't be about that. You know what I'm saying? It can't be about pussy, dog. Like that can't be the quest in life, bro. And I spent too much of my time doing that. So at this point in my life, fuck a fetish, fuck a fantasy. My fantasy is being wealthy enough, being emotionally stable enough, being solid enough with me, more so than somebody else. You know what I mean? So again, my fantasies ain't shit for real. I think I got mild ass fantasies compared to the shit that I see other people liking and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want a chick to be pretty and put your attention on me. You know what I'm saying?
What about
Like,
you, Miss Cleopatra?
Yeah.
If you're nasty. Miss Cleopatra, if you're nasty.
What's my fantasy?
No.
Are you
I mean, if you want to tell us that, we will take that too.
No,
but
what's the question?
Is it getting fulfilled? Are you putting it out there that this is what my fantasy is and it's getting fulfilled?
No, because I've never put it out.
You never put it out.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Like we just do it.
So, this one thing I always notice about chicks, right? Most chicks, they just be, right? Like you just be who you are and you just kind of like there. It's just like I'm here to do whatever the fuck you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Because
a nigga,
you're supposed to lead.
see, and that's cool, but when the fuck do somebody really get to know you though? You know what I'm saying? Like if you just an empty shell of a
when
bad
you say
bitch.
I don't want to do it or I want to, you getting to know me.
so a nigga getting to know you is only determined on what he do or don't want to do.
No, I'm not saying that. But women are more personal when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, well, I am one. I am personal when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I don't have any fantasies.
Right.
Everything, I just like to do it. Like, I just like to, whatever and I'm
Right.
an in the moment person. You can never plan nothing with me like that. Physical, sexual with me like that. Because I don't know how I'm going to be feeling at the moment.
Right. Which is what I was speaking on earlier. How can somebody get to know who you are if...
That's who I am. I'm in the moment.
Yeah, but what if you in a different mood one day and let's say you was in a certain mood for 3 weeks straight and then the fourth week you not in that mood.
That's getting to know me.
Yeah.
You gonna have to do it while we in the same headspace. If not, I'm gonna change on you.
But what if your dude is still in that same space?
Then he just gonna have to say, Amanda don't want to. I gotta do it while she wants to. Because if not, we ain't gonna ever do it.
So you
Russian roulette. You never know what you gonna get.
Hey,
that's just how my personality is.
Yeah.
We gonna meet out of after that moment, and then tomorrow, if I don't want to do it, then that's just me. You gotta.
So where's the consistency?
I am in the moment.
Where's the motherfucking consistency?
You say that is for her. I'm in the moment.
That's how I am.
You gonna have to,
but I'm saying
that's
though,
my consistency.
and that's okay. I don't have a problem with you. What I'm saying is when you with somebody else, how do they know what the fuck they dealing with that day? You know what I'm saying? Like if we've been doing something for the last 3 weeks and then you wake up one day like, fuck that, we off that. How do he supposed to know that?
He took too long.
What?
He took too long.
So let me ask you this, because I know I always get feedback from people after the fact. Now, we talked about this a little bit just one-on-one, but I got to ask this because I already know somebody going to ask. You spoke earlier that you got a daughter, but yet you used the word bitch quite a bit when referring to women. So I know it's going to be a question asked like, oh, he got on there and he talking about he got a daughter and he keep using this word. Explain why you feel like this is okay the way I use this. You told it to me, but, you know, for the people.
Cuz, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I use the word bitch and hoes and shit like that.
He does.
A lot of it be for shock value.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The
Let's
rest
go
of it, though,
viral.
is just like, I don't feel like it's a bad thing to say. Personally, you know, if I'm not disrespecting you, I can disrespect you without using the word bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if me and her just talking like, oh, this is my bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel nothing wrong with it. If a chick got a problem with it, she'll stop me. She'll be like, hey, come on, bro. You know, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's whatever. But as far as me, I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I get a pass to say bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can say it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I can say whatever I want. But again, my daughter hear me cuss all the time. You know what I mean? Like I don't hide who I am to my daughter. You know what I mean?
She call
like,
women bitches.
She have. Hell yeah. She have. And I ain't proud of it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's just who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody call her a bitch.
I'm gonna talk to her about how she handled it. I'm gonna talk to her about how she handled it. You know, if that's her guy, like if that's how they talk and that's how they rock, then cool. As long as she okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if she's not, then shit, I'm gonna tell her how to make sure she sets that boundary. Again, if you didn't like how I talked or whatever, if I was talking to you like that, you're like, come on, bro, don't do that. You know, so I won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's totally fine.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? If there's somebody that I'm cool with and this how we rock, then that's just how we rock. But, you know, I got a lot of female friends and I'm just cool with. I don't be fucking on them or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So they're my bitches, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I talk to them, you know? So that's just how we rock, you know? But I ain't telling nobody else to do it, and I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, you know? That's just me.
Somebody figure
You can't do what I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't the message, you feel me? Like, you can't do what I do. So, again, I don't mean no disrespect when I say it. I'm not even speaking in a condescending way when I say it. Like, you haven't heard me disrespectfully say the word bitch yet, I don't think, you know? But, again, I use it to group together certain females. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I do.
Do you think it's a respectful way to use it? Being a woman?
Do you feel disrespected when you hear me say it?
No, because you're my friend.
Right.
The thing is, what I don't understand when women get mad at it is that I can call my friend right now and be like, bitch, what you doing? Mm-hmm. And then when a dude say it, I get mad. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't take it personally when he say that to me. I laugh at it. Like, it don't bother me. But if it's somebody I'm sleeping with, and bitch, it just depends on how it comes out.
But did you see how you just delivered it, though?
Yeah.
It's the delivery.
That was a condescending ass.
Yeah.
I've never done that shit. Like, as much as I say bitch, I've never disrespectfully
it depends
said
on
that
how
shit
it
to
is,
nobody. You know what I mean?
Because he's my friend, and when he say it, it don't bother me. But say, for instance, I didn't know you from a can of paint, and you ain't comfortable enough to be calling me that.
And like, I don't say arguing. Like, if I'm arguing with a chick, I don't call her bitches. I don't call chicks out their name if we like really in something for real. But man, we cool, bro. Anybody who know me, bro, I'm always laughing. I'm having fun, bro. Like, so if I say bitch, bro, like, I ain't mean nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's this not me disrespectful, disrespecting
Not saying
women.
women should accept that.
Oh, again, you have to
But
set your own boundaries.
you set
know
your
what I'm
own
saying?
boundaries.
Like, and again,
It
just
don't
like you
bother
said
me.
with my daughter, like my daughter got to set her own boundaries. Shit, this world is cruel. You know what I'm saying? Like, this world might present to you something that you don't like.
Yeah.
You have to know how to set your own boundaries in life. You know,
Yeah.
and she's 10 years. Well, she'll be 10 in May. Like, shit. That's something she got to figure out. You know what I mean?
We know
And I'm
when
gonna be
it-
here for her to help her through it. You know what I'm saying? So
We know when to turn it on, turn it off. Like
Yeah.
if we was around a bunch of people when he said that to me, I'd be like, you showing them how to talk to me or something like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
But-
you know, again, like that's just me. That's just how I am, bro. Like, and everybody who know me, they just know how I am. You know what I mean? But everybody don't know me. So when
Right.
they do hear me say it,
Yeah.
like, I'm glad you addressed it. You know what I mean? Because everybody don't know me, and when they hear me say it, they just feel like, oh, he just disrespectful. I type it all the time in my statuses. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes I go back and erase it. Like, all right, let me
It
be
could
a
be
little
so
too.
small.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you have
yeah.
1,000 comments.
Yeah.
Because he said that one word.
But again, a lot of it be for shock value. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I'll say it just to get your attention, you know. But if you really listen to what I'm saying, I would like to feel like I got some substance to it, you know. So I'm not just speaking out of disrespect or just trying to slander women or nothing like that. You know, I love women, man. Like, my mama raised me, bro. Like, I love women to death, bro. Like, this, me saying the word bitch ain't nothing disrespectful in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if somebody feel like that, I'll step back. But again, like, if you ever talk to some chicks that really know me, I say this shit all the time. And for whatever reason, like, I don't get cussed out for saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say this shit and motherfuckers just look at me like, he cool as fuck. Like,
Just
just let that shit ride, you know. But I'm not telling nobody else to do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell them. You can't call her a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might not take it the same way she might take it from me
Absolutely
because
not.
of our relationship. You know what I'm
relationship,
saying?
yeah.
So, you know, again, you know, any viewers that feel any type of way about that word, you know what I mean?
Let us know in the comment section. Text those
With this
are the
emoji
thoughts and
right here.
ideas of Text, not thought provoking podcast. Oh man. So this portion, I want to go on here and turn it over to you all. If there's any shout outs y'all want to give, if there's something else that y'all want to add to the conversation, y'all got the time to do it, y'all, please.
No shout outs for me.
No shout
Shout out
outs.
to myself for doing this. I was scared.
That's right. I didn't know if you was gonna do
I
it.
don't talk much, I don't know, but
Yeah, I'm glad you did. You opened up, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Share some shit
appreciative
with
of it.
yourself, you know what I'm saying? I know she gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, send me the video before you put it out. Send it to me before you put it out.
to these videos. Yeah.
So, you know, shout out to myself, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Will. Shout out to Cleopatra. Interrupted, you feel me? Shout out to Jiggy. Shout out to everybody who watching this. You know, that's what I want to shout out to. Shit.
I appreciate y'all coming, so I definitely want to shout both of y'all out. I always tell people the podcast wouldn't be what it is if you all didn't come, give y'all perspectives. You never know
Thank
what
you
somebody
for the
gonna come out and
invite.
say. So
I appreciate
I
it.
definitely, y'all to make sure y'all come back, especially you, because I know somebody who want to battle you one on one. So
Holla at
you
your
know,
boy.
got that. One thing I do want to throw out: when I did season 1, there was a few people who had inquired about donating to the podcast. If you like the content or whatever, I was against doing it the first time because I wanted to do a full season. I didn't want to be out there. Oh, this is my Cash App, this, that, and the other. Then you see 3 episodes, then you're talking about me. Oh, I donated and he only did 3. So now you done seen the full season. You see the content. If you like it, you're more than welcome to donate. You can hit us on the Cash App, Thought Provoking 88. Whatever you want to donate, we highly appreciate it. We're gonna keep the content rolling. Nothing else y'all want to throw out? Y'all
I mean, I just want, like, whoever watching, in the comments, y'all respond.
leave some feedback. We want to hear it
let
all.
us know
Positive, negative.
if you should fulfill somebody's fantasies and desires if you're with them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
of course, we're not talking about somebody you just talking to, or you know, somebody that
Your
you really
partner.
with,
Your
somebody
partner.
that you really
Somebody
trying
you
to
have
grow
sex
with.
with like 4 times a week.
That ain't even partners these days, though. Like, you can fuck 4 times a week and not even be together these days.
There's a lot of
Like,
that.
yeah,
A lot
it's
of that.
2022, baby.
A
Like,
lot of that.
I'm talking about real goals, like y'all raising families and shit together, you know. And that's another thing. Like, chicks feel like you go together as soon as you all fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole nother topic, I'm sure. But now I ain't talking about those relationships that, like, you just fuck. I'm talking about somebody you really trying to grow with. You know
If you
what I mean?
raw, y'all go together.
Well, see, I don't want no more kids, so I ain't doing none of that. So, you know, I'm over that
crazy.
part
I did
right
want
there.
to shout out Studio Brunswick. It's a studio in Gary, Fifth Avenue. It's on Fifth Avenue.
Nigga, you know where it's at.
How you friends with this dude? He will put you on blast.
Damn!
Shit,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You can't do that shit with me. You got to be 100. Don't come around.
All right,
yeah,
yeah.
Studio.
Yes, it's on film, nigga.
Book your studio time.
Yeah,
man.
goddamn, got good quality, goddamn A1
Yeah.
sound. You
It
feel
does.
me? Straight
Looking
up.
for engineers, all that.
Hell yeah,
Cameraman,
man.
all
A1,
that.
shit.
All right.
Still
That's
top
what's
of the
up.
line, shit. You feel me? It's on filth.
That's right. Until next time, this has been another episode of the Thought Provoking Podcast. Hopefully, we see you next time. We might get booted off YouTube. Catch you later.